Hey, what's up YouTube? Mod and Craft here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the AF1 Duckboot by Nike. This is basically part of their sneaker boot collection, which they dropped on October the 10th. These thing went like hotcakes at a fish market. I mean, guys, this shoe, it's been a while since I've actually waited up or stayed up for a shoe to drop. This released on October the 10th at 12:01 a.m. and your boy Steve was just right there at the computer just waiting. And I think I copped mine at like 12:15. There was like some back and forth in my mind, like, should I get an 11? Should I get an 11 and a half? Because some people were kind of saying that, you know, some people that I guess had gotten theirs early were saying that, you know, they went a half size up or they had to send theirs back. Like, there was basically more comments saying people went a half size up versus people saying, oh no, the sizing is absolutely perfect. So what I did, knowing I have wide feet and I know sometimes how certain shoes can be kind of tight, I went a half size up myself, and I'm really glad I did that. So today, guys, we're looking at the dark Loden colorway. These also do come in an anthracite black, which is like a smoky gray material. For those of you not familiar with that color, it's almost something like this color, but it's like a little darker. Again, it's anthracite. And then it also comes in a brown, which seems to be selling off from every site that now has these, the anthracites and that brown in stock. So definitely jump over to your favorite site, look it up. Nike.com does not sell it on their site. That's part of the problem why I haven't been able to cop it yet. And the other sites I've been trying to get it from, they were actually sold out from the moment they were released or announced in that colorway, because that colorway goes as hard as this colorway goes. So guys, Nike says that these are classics reinvented, and you can basically see that it is the classic AF1 shoe form. Not a whole lot, or has changed in the shoe, but what has changed is that the entire upper of the shoe, guys, is now utilizing water shield technology in Tech Tough. And what exactly does all that mean? It means that the shoe is now water, abrasion, oil, and stain resistant. Yo, that's like straight dopeness, because that means that with proper care, you only use these boots like in the winter time, because it is a winter boot, the duck boot. It's gonna last you a really long time. At least I'm hoping it's gonna last me a really long time. So that's the upper of the shoe, guys. I'm not gonna go into the whole shoe in too much detail, because again, it is an AF1. You guys are very familiar with these already. I'm just gonna go over what winterizes these, what makes these the duck boot, the classics reinvented, as Nike puts it. Another thing that I touched about in my sneaker, my Nike Roshi Run sneaker boot, your questions answered video, was the fact that basically, guys, the tongue of this shoe is connected to the sidewall on both sides, and that's one of the things that makes any boot or any shoe for that matter waterproof. The tongue of the shoe has to be connected to the sidewall, and because if it's not, what's going to happen is that when you're wading through snow and when you're going through water, it's going to settle, get inside the tongue, it's going to seep in there, it's going to wet your socks, and you're going to be like, bummer, pneumonia. Never good, bro. Never good. So tongue now connected to the sidewall, I think that's really dope. The top of the shoe, guys, unlike the AF1s that we're all familiar with, now has like a wool lining, wool padding all inside there for that extra comfort, extra warmth. Your foot's gonna be really snuggly inside there. And again, one of the reasons why I ordered a half size up is because once I get on my Timberland or my really thick like winter socks, it's gonna I think, man, fill up even more space in there, but my feet's gonna be really comfortable, because going a half size up for me personally was the right thing to do. So what else do we have? I think it's a nice little touch there, the way they added that quilted gray on the side. You can see the water shield right there if the camera will go into macro force. Bam, that's what's up. So water shield right there, quilted that gray material cloth, really nice touch. I'm hoping that that's also a material utilizing the waterproof oil, abrasion resistant materials. It's cloth, so it can actually rip, but I don't think anything's gonna be up on the top of your shoe. You'll have to kind of rip that. So the shoe, guys, does come with 2 pair of laces, just in case you saw this kind of dangling around and you're wondering what's going on. This is a regular rounded laces, you know, came pre-laced. I didn't do that. That's the way it came. But then inside here they give you laces in the same exact color, and basically these laces are wax. So wax, it comes with wax laces, comes with regular round laces, and you can swap those out. Just your Tech Tough tag talking about the materials that I just went over for you guys. And then basically inside this little tag here, you know, it talks about the water shield technology. You can open that up when you get yours. You can read more about it. But it, you know, talks about how the water and different materials, etc., or different elements are reflected off of the shoe. It doesn't go in the shoe, stain it. There's no abrasions, you know, so on and so forth. Guys, one of the big changes on the shoe, and I think makes the shoe a dope winter boot in my personal opinion, always do you fam, buy what you like. You have another winter boot you like, it's all good, but this right here is just like straight dope. I mean, if you look at the traction on that, obviously AF1s, you guys are familiar with the way the traction is. This is obviously winterized. It's obviously made to, like, you know, hold your feet and make like really good ground, obviously when you're like treading or wading through snow. So guys, main things Nike's changed here. This definitely compared to the sneaker boot is a truly winterized shoe. And again, main things they've changed, thick gum outsole with that traction, just ready for the snow, waiting for the snow. You got that wool inside, the wool padding all inside, in on the tongue, basically, you know, helping to keep your foot extra warm. You put in your big bundle of socks. Like I said, your feet will be super duper snuggly inside there, like no worries. And then the tongue of the shoe, you know, now sealed to the sidewall of the shoe, and the overall materials, guys, like I mentioned before, it now has a with the water shield, now has a performance finish, and it's basically abrasion, oil, and stain resistant. So guys, Nike AF1 Duck Boot. Drop a comment below. Let me know if you guys have any questions. It's not that time of year yet. I'm thinking that for the on foot, it might be good to actually like wear these out in the snow. The first day it actually snows, that's when I'll give you guys an on foot. I think wearing these otherwise, you may be able to pull them off because the treading on this isn't like too ridiculous. Like it isn't like, it doesn't scream, oh, I'm a winter boot, but it's definitely close enough. I mean, you could still wear this and I think it would have a good look, you know, like in your urban day-to-day. But guys, again, let me know if you have any questions. This is your boy Modern Craft, and I'm out. Peace.